Indonesia is home to the largest Muslim population in the world. Yet, interestingly, the market share of Islamic banking only reached 7.69% of the national banking sector as of December 2025. Even more surprising, students of Islamic economic who study Sharia principle every day still tend to use conventional bank for the daily transaction. Why does this happen?
Although Indonesia holds the largest Muslim population globally, Islamic banking still lags behind conventional bank. As students of Islamic economics, they should be at the forefront of promoting Islamic financial literacy. However, in reality, many remain reluctant to use these services. There is a clear gap between theory and practice. Students learn about Islamic economic in the classroom, but in daily activities, they choose conventional bank for more comprehensive services, advanced technology, or lower administrative costs. This gap is not just an academic issue. It is the real obstacle to the vision of Islamic economic in Indonesia. Without addressing factors like limited campus outreach or the perception that Islamic banks are complicated, the future generation of economics may fail to practice what they learn.
Research objective, this research aims to identify barriers, determine the main factor causing low interest among Islamic economic students at FEB-UB in using Syariah product. Analysis, perception, evaluate student views on service, quality, and technology, specifically mobile banking. Provide recommendation over practical strategy for Islamic bank to better engage the student segment.
In this time, I never use an Islamic bank account, and currently I still use conventional banks, namely BCA.
Kalau sekarang itu saya nggak menggunakan bank syariah, tetapi pernah pakai itu Mandiri Syariah. Tapi karena Mandiri Syariah kan sudah tutup ya, jadinya sekarang saya menggunakan bank konvensional yaitu Bank Mandiri.
The most fundamental difference between conventional banks and Islamic bank, which is generally known in the public, is conventional banks apply an interest system that contains elementary of usury or riba, while Islamic banks use the profit sharing system like mudharabah, murabaha. I think is that fundamental difference between conventional bank and Islamic banks. From administration side, some people say to me, the conventional bank administration service is more superior compared Islamic banks. Based on information from other people I receive, the application and digital system in Islamic banks still relatively poor. And another factor is why Islamic bank still not much to people use it is the lack of information about Islamic banks.
Pengalaman pribadi itu tuh karena dulu banknya tiba-tiba itu tutup ya, Bank Mandiri Syariah. Jadinya untuk mau membuka bank syariah baru itu masih mempertimbangkan gitu loh, karena kemarin tiba-tiba ditutup. Terus kalau dari pengalaman teman saya kebetulan memakai bank Syariah Indonesia atau BSI. Nah, dia itu kadang kalau mau transaksi itu tuh m-bankingnya suka tiba-tiba nggak bisa gitu loh dipakai transaksi, suka tiba-tiba nge-lag ataupun ada perbaikan atau segalanya seperti itu. Jadi masalah teknisnya itu lumayan cukup banyak di BSI. Jadi memutuskan untuk nggak dulu deh untuk bank syariah gitu.
It's true. One of reason the Islamic banks, number of Islamic banks is still small compared the conventional banks.
Dari layanan digitalnya ya, mobile bankingnya mungkin bisa ditingkatkan agar kalau mau transaksi itu tidak tiba-tiba error seperti itu. Itu kan agak menyulitkan juga ya waktu mau transaksi, tiba-tiba nggak bisa nih, akhirnya minta tolong orang untuk nge-TF-in. Biasanya teman saya seperti itu sih, jadi lumayan agak mengganggu lah dari cacatnya sistem digitalnya itu.
Based on the interview result, I can conclude that the majority of respondents still use conventional bank due to family influence or the discontinuation of services resulting from the closure of their previous Islamic bank branch. The fundamental difference understood by the public is that conventional bank apply fixed interest or riba, and while Islamic bank use a profit loss sharing system.
In conclusion, despite understanding Islamic financial principle, many Islamic economy students still prefer to use conventional banks due to convenience, technology, and service quality. This highlights a gap between theory and practice. But with better innovation and awareness, Islamic financial has strong potential to become not only a concept studied in class, but also a way of life. Okay, let's start with small tangible steps. For students, start practicing what you learn by opening an Islamic bank account. For Islamic banks, improve digital services and strengthen outreach on campus. And for everyone, watch, share, and help bridge the gap between theory and practice.